Hello students, today we will see the last part of the non-chordates, that is hemichordata and echinochordata, echinodermata. Okay, echinodermata. In this echinodermata, first we will see the basic features: organ system level of organization, bilateral, and one important thing is bilateral in the larva stage and radial in adult. So in mnemonic form you can say AR Rahman, you keep in mind. So AR adult for radial, okay, and they are triploblastic, tube within tube plant, and coelomate cavity. So this is the simple basic features. Next we will move on to the important features of echinoderms. They have they have endoskeleton of calcareous ossicles, okay, embedded in the skin. They are embedded in the skin, okay. Endoskeleton and calcareous ossicle forms the spines on the skin, okay. They form spines on the skin. They are pentamerous life form, that is mostly they have five um, body forms, okay. Body forms means five parts of their body. And special feature is pedicellarian. They have pedicellarian layer because to keep the surface clean between the spines, okay. So there is a certain structure called pedicellarian which keep the surface clean between the spines. If they are present, they are three calcareous plate, three in number. This is constant, okay, till now which we have discovered. Perihemal and hemal system. Circulate, no heart is present. Perihemal and hemal system, which acts as a blood vascular system, and circulatory system is open. Open circulatory system. Likewise in arthropod and mollusk and echinoderms and hemichordates, all the four are open circulatory system. Only the annelids are closed circulatory system till now, which we have seen. Now they don't have excretory system, but they have complete digestive system. And reproduction, dioecious. Dioecious means separate individuals have separate sexes. And external fertilization, internal development, okay. Next, not internal, indirect, okay, indirect development. So best example for larva stage is dipleurula, dipleurula, okay, this one. So echinoderms, we have seen about the echinoderms. So while if you see with digestive system, complete digestive system, circulatory system, open circulatory system, excretory system, no excretory system, and reproduction, dioecious. So we have seen this. Now we will go on to the examples. See this echinoderms, asterias also known as starfish, echinus also known as sea urchin, and antedon also known as sea lily, Cumaria also known as sea cucumber, Ophiuria also known as brittle star. Antedon, sea lily, Cumaria, cucumber, Ophiuria also known as brittle star. So A.R. Rahman, adult radial, larva bilateral symmetry. Next phylum is last phylum under non-chordates, Stomochordata, or also you can say as hemichordata. Hemichordata. Okay, hemichordata. Basic features: organ system level of organization, bilateral symmetry, triploblastic, tube within tube plant, and coelomate animals. They are mostly marine forms, and they are first, before certain years, they were placed under chordates under a subphylum. Now recently only they have changed into a separate phylum because of the presence of stomachord. Because of the presence of stomachord. Okay. Stomachord is a similar structure for notochord. So stomachord is the characteristic feature of hemichordata. This hemichordata have special features on their body called proboscis and long collar and long trunk regions in their body. Proboscis, collar and trunk is characteristic for stomachordata. And then circulatory system is open, as I told you. Respiratory system through gills. Okay. Then excretion through proboscis gland. Okay, proboscis gland. And then digestive system is complete. Okay, so these are the features for stomachodates. Now we will move on to the reproduction. That is, they are dioecious. Dioecious means separate sexes, and then fertilization is external and development is indirect development. Hemichordates are commonly called tongueworm. Why? Because the shape of the proboscis and the collar bears a close resembles to the tongue. That's it. Okay. Now we will move on to the examples to the hemichordata and complete this non-chordates and enter into the interesting topic chordates. Examples: barren glosses and second glosses. That's all for today's class, children. If you have any doubt, comment in the comment section and subscribe our channel for more videos.